what are some of the big projects that you were a part of that, you are proud of the role that you played in it?
I did have a role in The Last Dance, which was iconic.
You know what I remember about The Last Dance? And I've always heard that, especially in this day and age, a lot of marketing will use influencers or memes. One of my favorite memes from The Last Dance is Jordan looking at
the
his iPad and he's going like this. Yeah. So I guess my question is that something that you guys were doing, or were those memes happening organically?
A lot of them were organic. We have an entire amazing team that's focused on the social aspect that I cannot take credit for.
Right.
But sometimes, we got to a point where we would watch film and we would say like, that's going to be a meme, or like, this is going to be a moment. I think there was Once Upon a Time in Queens, which was about the 86 Mets, 30 for 30. There were these shots of Keith Hernandez and his cat like kept coming in the set. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, he's already a thing, like his cat, but these moments are going to be memeable. So we would flag them sometimes for our social team when we would send them cuts of the film and say like, full respect, you guys know what you're doing, but like, we have a feeling that these moments might be the ones that catch fire. Just to support them and help a little bit. And they would look at the film as well. Sometimes they would agree or disagree, or they would catch other things that we missed. So sometimes we're prepared for them and sometimes we're surprised by what takes off.
For The Last Dance, what would you say was the collective goal when it came to marketing at that point? What did you want people to take away from the campaign that was out and about? So for a lot of us consumers, we don't know we're being marketed to, right?
All the time.
And it's happening all the time.
Yes.
So for you at that time, helping come up with this idea within the team and everybody working hard on it, what did you guys ultimately want with the campaign?
There are several KPIs. There's of course things like ratings and how many subscriptions we can sell and things like that. But from a brand marketing perspective, it's attribution. So if you remember, this was technically in conjunction with Netflix as a production. And a lot of our focus was we were going to have the first window of the film. And then there would be another moment where Netflix would have complete rights to the film. And then we would both be holding the rights to the film. So the goal was attribution. Like, how do we associate the success of this film with ESPN and not have it go as much to our friends at Netflix, right? Because, we're investing a lot in this. So how do we make sure that happens? And so, we've had a long history of really successful documentaries, especially with 30 for 30. This was not a 30 for 30. So we had to make sure that in small ways and in large ways, people were giving this or crediting back this moment to ESPN as a network.
Got it. Did you feel like it succeeded in that way?
Yes, we have the data.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There's always data.